This is, you want to talk about your clothing line first?
Yeah.
Okay, but I want to talk about, because you're like really rich, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if people realize how rich this guy is. I actually have a list. You're the biggest hip-hop mogul, period, right? Richest? These are people that you have more money than. You have more money than Celine Dion. How much money do you have?
I got money.
Like, you have more money than Mel Gibson. You're on the Forbes top 40 entertainers list or something like that. More money than David Copperfield. More money than Eddie Murphy. More money than John Travolta. More money than Tom Hanks. Do you know that?
Man.
Is that all from the clothing line?
Now that's from doing music, making movies, and the clothing line definitely doing well. And I'm just blessed, man. I was able to come from the ghetto and be able to make it. And
we're talking like $500 million, right? Bring Glenn out here. Let's bring Glenn Hump out. Glenn Humplick's going to model some of your clothing line. Stand, Glenn. Stand and you can walk around. Tell us about this clothing line here.
Well, that's a velour sweatsuit with the white tennis shoes and the white P. Miller hat, and he looks good in it.
He does look good. Do you think Glenn is going to actually increase your sales by modeling them right now?
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to cross us over to a whole other job.
But let me ask you this: how do you like turn? For those people who don't realize how it works, how do you turn being a rapper, being involved in hip hop, into this kind of a business?
Well, I think you got to realize, man. You know, with music, the music only lasts for so long, and you got these rappers out right now rapping about each other and want to kill each other up over a record. And my thing is, I use the music as just a stepping stone and say, you know what you gonna do with your life after the music? And when you get older, you need something to fall back on. So I just have something to fall back on, which is my business.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't have good business sense, then you're not gonna make it. All you're gonna do is put out a bunch of records, and where you gonna go from there?
Now, do you think it was good business sense, though, putting Glenn in that clothing on television?
Probably not.
Now, to be honest with you, he looked good in it, man. I mean, look, they like him like that, man. We gotta
you have a shoe company, too?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I brought my new tennis shoes. These called the Future. These for you.
Oh, cool.
And
Wow.
It's going to be in the NBA.
Yeah. Actually, you had those look pretty good. They look like they're from outer space.
Oh, that's why they call it Future.
And we had Brian McKnight on last night, and he collects running shoes, and I gave him a pair of mine, but I know you collect running shoes, too.
Yeah.
He didn't keep them, though. So you just made he left them at the studio afterwards. I was very offended. So you have a movie you're working on?
Yeah, I just did a movie with my son. It's called Uncle P, and it's a funny movie.
Your son's Little Romeo.
Little Romeo.
Yeah.
And he's doing real good right now. He got his own television show. It's called The Romeo Show. And, man, we having a lot of fun. The movie that I just did is called Uncle P. It's like my sister ended up getting sick, and I have to come and take care of kids. And I come into the neighborhood.
I think we have a clip of it, actually. You want to look at a little clip of this from Uncle P?
How you doing?
Oh my God, it's you, P. Miller. 아이고.
Again.
아이고. 네가 최고야. 네가 최고야. Take me with you, P. Take me with you, P. Get me out of this hellhole. I got skills, yo.
That looks really. When's that come out?
It's coming out in a couple of months. Right
Okay.
now, we editing it and getting ready for theaters real soon. It's a funny movie.
You guys are producing the movie and all that stuff?
I executive produced, paid for the movie. It's a movie that we're putting out, and it's going to be a big movie.
That's cool. Well, I hope that does well. Now here, not that you need it to do well. You know. Here's what kind of. Just want to ask you a couple of things. Like, what kind of stuff do you buy when you have $500 million? Okay. Do you have a Ferrari?
Yeah.
Few of them, probably, right?
Uh-uh.
How many?
I don't know.
An island? Do you have an island?
No, I don't have an island.
No island. A country, maybe like France or something.
Nah, I'm not in the country.
You know what you should buy? You should buy Lithuania and make yourself the king of Lithuania. What about a hippopotamus?
Nah.
No? A jet? Do you have a private jet?
I had one, but I leased it out now.
Okay, Barbara Bush, could you buy her? A combination bakery whorehouse skating rink. That's just silliness. We're being silly. But I appreciate you letting Glenn dress up like this, and I appreciate you coming on the show. It's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever met anybody before with as much money as you, so I'm a little intimidated. But, thank you. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
Cool. Master P. We'll be back with Liam Lynch right after this break.